Because you would have gone then.
You're right. Who's a beautiful girl?
Because you would have gone then.
She nice.
Okay, so this is part. Right, wait a minute then. We're going to do it. Wait a second. Go on. You can do it. Good girl, you've cut a bit. Right, let me help. Let me help. Okay, right, okay. So this, we're just going to help. It's going to be Precious hair.
Oh,
Let's have a look. Here, look. Brush it.
it's gonna be a hat.
Wow. I know.
Brave. Boy is bonkers.
Whee! No crowd.
Take it slow.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
So this was taken on February 7th. I don't have my bottom teeth in right now because my jawbone hurts so bad. I've lost more of my bone just in the lower and the upper. Actually, it's thinned out quite a bit. The doctors can't explain it. I have to get a CT scan done, but I'm just going to show you the x-rays. So this was taken on February 7th. They actually measured it on this side. It was 10.6. They did not measure it on the second one, but you can tell the difference. So that's on February 7th. They've never seen it before. They just don't know what's happening. I just don't have a lot of bone, man. I don't, and it's going away like by the day, by the week, by the month. It's extremely painful. As far as I know, everything's good. I don't have osteoporosis. Like, these are things that like I don't think that I have. Can anyone give me any answers that I'm not getting? Like, this is the old Dentouch. I've had this in for maybe 5 days, I think. You can keep it in for up to 7 days. This is the only part that like started to come off, so I was like, okay, well, let's go ahead and do another one. Usually it stays, like I don't have any trouble, but your lower's in. Go ahead and put these in.
The only side effects I've experienced are withdrawals from being off of birth control. I got my tubes removed at the age of 24. Let's talk about it. I quickly decided after finding out that I was pregnant that I did not want to be tied to a man in that way. My pregnancy and birth were terrible to the point that I literally developed a phobia of either finding out that I was pregnant, being pregnant, or giving birth. I would have constant nightmares of any of those things happening, and I would wake up traumatized and terrified. Shortly after I gave birth to my daughter, that I was told about getting your tubes removed and how you can get that done at a young age. I took 3 years to really think about it and decide if that was something that was right for me. It's been 4 years now on no birth control, no fear of getting pregnant, and I feel amazing, and I am so happy with my decision. I do not take any medications in general. Furthermore, I do not take any medications because I got my tubes removed. When you get your tubes removed, it does not affect your hormones, your periods, it affects nothing. The only effect I've had on my periods is detoxing off of birth control and my body figuring out what my normal organic period and hormone cycle is. I take a ton of supplements because I personally see a functional medicine doctor, and this is how I optimize my overall health. It has nothing to do with my tubal ligation, has nothing to do with my hormones. These are not medications. As for side effects, there are none. The only side effects I've experienced are withdrawals from being off of birth control. For example, it took about a year for me to fully detox all of the birth control out of my body. That being said, about a year after my surgery, I truly recognized what my true form of my period is, and that took some getting used to. But it's important to remember that a tubal ligation just removes the pathway of the sperm going to the egg. You have your periods, you have your hormones, you don't go through early menopause. I think one of the most important things to prepare for is an emotional recovery. For example, I have my daughter and I love her to pieces, and sometimes it does make me sad to know that I'm never gonna have the toddler phase again, etc. So some women may grieve and mourn over being able to have children when you get this surgery done.
Thank you for watching OK Really. Please like and follow.